Good morning, students. Welcome back to Commerce Veda Foreign Exchange Basics Part 2. In Part 1, what we learned in foreign exchange is all about. We learned about what is foreign currency, what is domestic currency, right? And also what is spot rate, what is forward rate. So all these topics we learned in the previous session. I explained you what is exchange rate, nothing but price of one currency quoted in terms of another currency. Example I have given, $1 equals to 87. It shows to buy $1 I have to pay 87 rupees. I also explained you about spot rate, that is the rate if you want to enter or settle the transaction immediately. The rate applicable for immediate settlement is called spot rate, and forward rate is a rate applicable today but for a future trade. See, it is the exchange rate applicable today or contracted today for exchange of currency at a future date. I am fixing the rate to buy $1 after 1 month, but the rate I am fixing today, irrespective of the rate on the other day, it should be on the rate fixed today should be traded. That is forward. Forward for future settlement, but rate fixed today. Spot for immediate settlement, the rate should be today's rate. Now, we also discussed about what is direct quote, what is indirect quote, and now we need to discuss about the other important aspect called as two-way quote. What is a two-way quote? Generally, any transaction has two ways. One buyer and one seller. So there is a buying price, there is a selling price. If I am buying means somebody is selling. If I am selling means somebody is buying. That we should understand. Now in this case, the seller or the buyer, one is individual or company or any entity, and the other party is the foreign currency dealer. The foreign currency dealer. For simplification, we'll understand the banker. The banker who deals in foreign currency. Now, there are two rates. Number one is two-way rate. The two rates. One is bid rate. The other one is ask rate. So bid and ask. What is bid and what is ask? When I am talking about selling or buying, I should always talk in terms of the foreign currency dealer, that is the banker. So bid is the rate. This is the rate at which the banker buys the foreign currency. It means customer sells the foreign currency and ask is the rate at which the banker sells the foreign currency and customer buys the foreign currency. So we should see at the perspective of the exchange dealer is what banker. Say suppose you have $40 with you and you want to convert into rupees. Indian rupees. It means what? Customer means you. Customer is the seller and banker is the buyer. So here you own foreign currency and you are selling it to the banker. You are converting your foreign currency into Indian rupees. So the rate applicable here is bid rate. Why? Because the rate at which the banker or the foreign currency dealer purchases foreign currency. So whenever you want to sell the dollars, you should sell to a exchange dealer. So simple terms, we are calling him as banker. So whenever I sell my foreign currency, I should look at the bid rate because that is the rate at which banker buys the foreign currency. And now if customer wants to buy foreign currency, means suppose you need $40, you need $40, it means you shall buy and the banker is selling. So this is the price at which the banker sells. The banker sells, that means you are buying dollars in exchange for rupees, hence you need the ask rate. The rate at which the banker is offering is the ask rate. Generally bid and ask is like this. I'll say 81 and 82. This is bid rate and this is ask rate. It shows if banker wants to buy, he'll buy at 81, and if you want to buy, you should buy at 82. At bid, customer sells foreign currency and banker buys foreign currency. In ask is where customer buys foreign currency and banker sells foreign currency. So from your perspective, if you want to sell, you should use bid rate. If you want to buy, you should use ask rate. From banker's perspective, bid is banker's buying rate and ask is banker's selling rate. So this is what all about bid and ask. This is called two-way code. If you see in the example I said, bid is actually lesser than ask. It should always be. Generally, bank quotes like this, 75 and 76.5. If it is like this, if this is bid, this is ask. If bank wants to buy, it means you are selling. Bank buys at 75. If you want to buy, bank is selling. Bank sells at 76.5. So from the banker's perspective, ask is selling rate, bid is buying rate. From your perspective, bid is selling rate and ask is buying rate. This is buying rate for banker and selling rate for customer, and this is selling rate for customer, selling rate for banker, and buying rate for customer. Bank always sells at a higher price, buys at a lower price. The difference is what bank makes. What is this we learn in the next session. As of now we are understanding the concepts. So a two-way quote is of bid and ask, right? Bid is buying rate in the point of view of the dealer, banker. Ask is selling rate in the point of view of the banker, dealer. Now suppose say we'll understand in a little example here. You are a Indian company received $4,000 from your foreign customer. You are an Indian company received $4,000 from your foreign customer. Now you want to convert this foreign currency of $4,000 into Indian rupees, right? You want to convert this currency into Indian rupees. Now what rate you should check here? Here you want to convert dollars means you have the dollar with you. Assume dollar is the product, right? So you want to sell. When you are selling the dollars, who is the buying? In a two-way quote, always the other party is banker or currency dealer. Always the other party is the banker or the dealer. So you want to sell and he wants to buy. So the rate is bid. Banker's buying rate we should use. As I'm an Indian company, I have $4,000. Now I want to convert into rupees because I cannot use dollars in India. To use for any purpose of payment, I need Indian rupees. So I need to convert my dollars into Indian rupees. So I am selling the dollars to the banker. When I am selling the dollars to the banker, in the banker's perspective, he is buying. He is buying at which rate? Bid rate. So that is the simplest example. And the second thing, you are an Indian company shall pay $5,000 to your foreign supplier. So you are an Indian company and you shall pay $5,000 to your foreign supplier. So in India you don't possess dollars, right? You will be having rupees. So you need $5,000 to make a payment to the foreign supplier. You need $5,000 means you have to buy from whom? From the banker. So here you are the buyer of foreign currency $5,000, and banker is the seller of foreign currency $5,000. So you should give rupees and you should get dollars. You are buying. When you are buying, banker is selling. So the appropriate rate here is ask or offer rate. So when you are buying, it is ask. That means banker is selling. When you are selling, it is bid. That is banker is buying. So bid is banker's buying rate, ask is banker's selling rate. This is called two-way quote. In a two-way quote, you have bid and ask, and we discussed in total about what is bid, what is ask. So bid is the rate at which banker buys the foreign currency, and ask is the rate at which banker sells the foreign currency. This is all about two-way quote. Hope it is clear. Now, again a small example will do understanding bid and ask. X Limited, an Indian company, received US dollars 10,000 from its foreign customer. Right? Prevailing bid and ask rates are 85, 87. This is bid, this is ask. Tell me how much money that you can get by converting these dollars. See, I want to sell dollars. I want to convert my dollars into rupees. I'm selling dollars to the bank, I'm getting rupees. It means here banker buying your dollars and giving you rupees. The banker is buying your dollars and giving you rupees. So the rate is bid. Hence, how much you will get? $10,000 if you give it to the banker. Banker will pay you 85 rupees and you will get 8,50,000 INR. You will get 8,50,000 INR. Clear? You are the seller. Banker is the buyer. The appropriate rate is bid. Now, second case, if you purchased plant and machinery worth $20,000 from foreign company in USA, you need to make the payment. Now, you purchased a machinery for $20,000 and you have to make the payment. If you have to make the payment, you need dollars. Here, you are buying dollars and banker is selling. So, if I take the previous rates here, the appropriate rate is, here the appropriate rate means you are buying dollars, means banker selling dollars. So appropriate rate is ask or offer rate. So how much you should pay? You should pay 20,000 into 87 rupees to get your dollars. So you need to pay 17,40,000 INR to receive $20,000. So the rate here is ask because you are buying, banker is selling. These are the examples for bid and ask. So as far as now, like as in the last session and the current session, we understood the terms. What is foreign currency? what is domestic currency, and what is exchange rate, what is direct quote, what is indirect quote, what is two-way quote, what is bid rate, and what is ask rate. So these are the basic concepts that we learned in the last session and the current session. So in the initial first page, what I have written here is what are we going to cover in the basic session. In the basic sessions, what we discussed is we are going to cover the following items. Those are exchange rate, spot rate, forward rate, direct quote, indirect quote, two-way quote, bid, ask, and American and European quotes. So till now we covered everything except American quote and European quote. So what exactly we covered? I listed down here what we covered. Here we also covered spot rate and forward rate. So many topics we discussed. Hope you guys understood in detail with examples. Right. Now, the other two terms which we left are, one is American quote, the other one is European quote. But understand, European quote is not at all relevant with Europe. So it is just a European quote and American quote. Why it is called as? Because way back the mostly traded currencies are dollar and European currency euro. That is the reason the names have came. The names were actually kept as American quote and European quote. Doesn't mean that it's European quote relates to euro and American quotes relate to dollars kind of a stuff. What is American quote here? This is American quote is a direct quote for America. A direct quote for America. Say suppose if I say $0.01176 USD per rupee per 1 rupee, means here in American quote dollar is the domestic currency and rupee is the foreign currency. For America it is direct quote. American quote is quoting in dollar terms how many dollars to be paid for purchasing 1 unit of foreign currency. So here to buy 1 unit of 1 rupee I should pay $0.01176. This is called American quote. It is a direct quote for America, indirect quote for any foreign currency, whether it is India, Europe, Japan, China. For everything an American quote is an indirect quote, but for America an American quote is a direct quote. It shows how many dollars to be paid to purchase 1 unit of foreign currency. You are talking in dollar terms, whereas European quote is like 85 INR for dollar per dollar. It means how many foreign currency required to purchase 1 unit of US currency, dollar. This is indirect code for America. That means it is direct code for India. So the longest is American code. What it says, how many dollars to purchase 1 unit of foreign currency. European code says how many foreign currency to purchase 1 unit of dollar. So for America, American direct code is American code, and for America, European code is indirect code. Suppose in Indian terms, this is direct code for India. Direct code for India is actually in European terms, and indirect code for India, which is direct code for America, is in American terms. So American code and European code is nothing to do with Europe and America. It is actually looking in American's perspective. What is direct code? An American direct code is in American terms, America code, and an American indirect code is European terms. It is how many foreign currency per 1 unit, $1, and American code is how many dollars per 1 foreign currency. So this is all about American code and European code. With this, the basics about foreign currency is completed. Let us meet with few small examples on the sums relating to bid, ask, direct, indirect, spot, forward, American code and European code. These small sums will deal in the next session. But for the theory, this is the basic theory on foreign currency transactions. How do we deal? Thank you. Signing off for the day.